may have to talk to your parents and make sure, you know, that they're on board, they know what you're doing, that you really want to stick to this, that, you know, you've had enough of your health issues and it's time for you to go past this, and that you want to get better, so you need some of their support. Now, that's not saying that they need to do exactly what you're doing. However, they need to respect your boundaries, and your boundaries are as such. As you said, you know, you don't want to hear about the cooked food. You don't want to hear about, you know, the different issues that your parents are having around food. Sure, it's good to listen to them, but right now you have to go into healing mode. It's time for you to heal. You deserve to heal. As much as you love others, you need to unconditionally love yourself. And that's the 100% truth. You deserve to live. You deserve to live surgery-free for the rest of your life. You can make this relatively inexpensive. I know that you're working to save for different events. However, there comes a time where you need to manifest with the universe that you want to be healed as well. If I were to suggest certain herbs to you, and maybe you want to manifest these too, the herbs I would suggest is get yourself on that detox kit that Dr. Morse has. And so I'm going to put his info, his website, different things that you can go look at, like the link to his book, and all these different things, okay? And you'll understand the concept behind all of these herbs. I'm now a detoxification specialist, so if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me as well. Okay, so the herbs. The detox kit. The detox kit includes an endocrine formula, kidneys and bladder formula, liver and gallbladder formula, lymphatic system formula, parasite G and parasite M formulas, the stomach and bowel formulas. Now with the stomach and bowel formula, where you have IBS, it's very important that there's different levels, okay? And those levels go from 1 to 5. 1 is when you go without any issue. I would suggest going with stomach and bowel formula 1 or 2. Until you strengthen your bowel wall and there's less GI inflammation. Along with that, I would suggest the GI broom. The GI broom will help strengthen the GI tract and will help any of those toxins just laying dormant in your bowel wall. It will send it out of your system. With the issues that you've presented, there seems to be a lot of adrenal issues going on. He puts the endocrine formula in there. Now, with your endometriosis, there was a lot of bleeding. Where we're females, that bleeding that we normally have, that we call our menstrual cycle, is a way for the body, the female reproductive system, to purge cells that are no longer needed in our body. When we go through that, the blood comes out. Now, I'm not a doctor, but the way I see it, if you have endometriosis, which is scar tissue, caused by cells in the body that are abnormal and that no longer have a place in your body might have been bleeding so that it could rid itself of those cells. Okay? So you may need a blood purifier. From what we've talked about, you say you're chronically fatigued a lot of the time, very tired, very weak. There's a blood formula that helps with that. So it will help detoxify your blood. I also suggest for your migraines, the brain and nervous system formula. It helps with poor memory, headaches, migraines, exactly what you need for those migraines. So you'd get yourself, I would get myself on that, you know, if I had chronic migraines. Just like that. Sometimes headaches and migraines can be caused from sinus pressure, sinus issues. adrenal weakness. So another thing that I would suggest you take is the cayenne garlic combo, and that will help poor circulation. If there's poor circulation going on here, it'll help with general body weakness, nervous tension, your headaches, your migraines, internal bleeding, any sinus issues that you have, that'll help. If you're having sinus issues or mucus issues, which if we're acidic, highly acidic, if our cells are highly acidic, if blood is highly acidic, anything, if that was happening, I personally would get on making myself some real orange juice. Sure, Tropicana is cheap. It's cheap. That's the word for it. Inexpensive? No, it's cheap. It's made with sugar. Okay? Sugar is going to absolutely, one, drop your B12. Sugar depletes your B12, okay? Two, okay? It's going to weaken your immune system because those B12 are low. You need your immune system to be up there right now, especially when you're trying to recover. And three, is dead. Tropicana is pasteurized and it's dead. Is it highly vibrational, like juicing yourself some fresh orange juice? You know that too. Sure, you may not be able to afford a lot. If you can't, eat the oranges whole. It's still going to bust your mucus out of the body. Okay? So that's good. I would also suggest, because with a lot of headaches and migraines, a lot of the time it's because some of the toxins that rest in our bowel or GI tract, they get reabsorbed into the body. And so some of those things could be heavy metals or chemicals that we've been using or that we've been eating. And when they're reabsorbed in the body, we have to get them out somehow. So doing the chem metal detox is very, very important. It helps get rid of the toxins that have been stored in the tissues of the body, the cells. This will really help fortify and strengthen your cells. Now the Heal All Tea, overall good idea. I would still suggest doing the enemas, doing the douching, doing the eye, swishing in the doing it in the mouth, you know, swish it a little bit in your mouth before you drink it. I'd also suggest that you get yourself the female reproductive formula. You've had 2 bouts of surgery for the endometriosis, and it will only help strengthen that system of yours. It will help target any general body weakness or fatigue or low energy, pituitary weakness. It will help with adrenal weakness, depression, and if you have any hormonal imbalances. So we tend to see a lot of times with people that there are hormonal imbalances when it comes to having cysts and tumors in the reproductive area, endometriosis, or atypical cells. We'll see those different things. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Once I return from California in the beginning to mid-June, I will be commencing my my detox kits, and that'll be really great. I know I'm ready to take my health to the next level, and so I hope that you feel empowered to do so as well. If you're unable to afford those herbs at this current time, the Heal All Tea is there for you. It's relatively inexpensive, and it's going to do you a whole lot of good, especially while you're eating the high fruit diet with a little bit of green juice in the evening. Or if it resonates with you to do just the fruit, you would have another fruit meal in the evening, and hopefully you have the utmost success with one of our suggestions. Okay, Jennelle? Girl? Remember, you deserve health, you deserve wellness. We're doing this. Enjoy Bill's suggestion and enjoy Dan's suggestion. Talk soon.